But our Vici versus Hyper Glory team was 5 hours ago, so you're barking up the wrong tree. Otherwise, we're going to sit here and wait for Aluka. Aluka? Aluka. I have no idea how to say that. We'll go with Aluka. Alaka. We'll go with Alaka. That sounds... I like that one. Alaka. Waiting for him to not have a PC. Jesus. And I guess Michelle Chan could be Miracle? I don't know. I had Miracle on my Steam list, but then he removed me. I don't know why. I never talked to him, so I just got snubbed one day. Oh man, I wasn't good enough for Senpai. Jesus, that hurt. I'm still dealing with the grief. Okay, let's take the noise. Also, this is Triumph. Zyclops has had to go out to a meeting, apparently. I'm not sure what Zyclops actually goes to meetings for, but he's gone out at like 10 o'clock at night for one, so he's busy. I'm filling in. And we're casting MSI versus First Departure shortly. First Departure also did take a tech loss, I'm pretty sure, on their previous match against NXL. So they do need to win this one pretty badly. It's I think they're on 2 wins, 2 losses now. They need to have a shot at making the finals. They need to sit on 4 and 3, I'm pretty sure, to get through. Group 2 and C is pretty cruisy, yeah. As long as they can go 4 and 2 here, 4 and 3, they can probably make it through. On the other hand, they really need to win this one against MSI. If they lose this one against MSI, there's a good chance they'll get knocked out based on head-to-head. So they can't really afford to lose this one. Currently, MSI is sitting on 3 wins, 2 losses, so for them as well, this is pretty important. And with 3 stand-ins, hopefully they can nail this one. As I've just seen a marriage proposal to Cyclops in Twitch chat. Alright. Geez, Cyclops getting it on there. Anyway, welcome back everybody. You're watching the Synergy League Southeast Asian Division. My name is Triumph Man. I'm casting this match between First Departure and MSI EvoGT. Now, First Departure, as you may have noticed, they are standing in with a few people here. They have had issues with their scheduling. Forgot they were supposed to be playing this match and were late coming back from the Thai Dota 2 Championships. I believe that's the official story. So they've got a few extra stand-ins. On the other hand, MSI EvoGT, I'm actually not sure if Van and X Lucky are actually stand-ins or if they're replacements per se because of recent 322ing. Could be either way. I haven't really kept up with it. Bad business all round. Either way though, First Departure banning out the Viper, getting rid of the lane domination, also getting rid of Death Prophet. Terrorblade also being banned out because he is a goddamn terrorist right now. We've also got the Panda ban as well. Now this does leave the Centaur Scythe combo slipping through. Also Void. Void is still in the pool as well. Could see him sneak through as well, but he's got some fairly well-known counters at this point, so he might not. On the other hand, Batrider still very first pickable, but again, we've seen Batrider's initiation though get completely ruined by counter picks with Avenging Spirit. It has been an absolute ball buster for him to try and deal with nether swaps. First Departure though, going to take their time here. Of course, they don't actually have very... Oh, wow, that was 2 seconds there. They actually have like no reserve time because they were so late in, so they've got to make fast picks. FD decided to kick this off with a Wraith King. Not a common first pick, but on the other hand, when you've only got like 30 seconds to pick and not much time to figure it out, yeah, you got to get on with it. So, Razor and Centaur Warren are being picked up by MSI. Now, will FD decide to grab at the Scarlet to basically deny the Centaur Scarlet combo? We see that pick so often. It's so good. There's so much burst you can knock out of that. On the other hand, Wraith King a little less susceptible to it because, of course, you burst him once, he's like, well, now you just slowed yourselves down. On the other hand, they could just Centaur Stampede out of it, so, I don't know. It's still blowing a Centaur Stampede just to get rid of a reincarnation. Because it's not guaranteed you can get back in on top of him if his team responds. But Rubik also being banned. Okay, interesting the choice there. Maybe they want to sneak in. You know what? Void is pretty good with Ancient Apparition. You can pretty much guarantee Ice Blast with long-range Ice Blast with the Chronosphere, and that can pretty much allow Void to solo people as well. MSI decided, you know what? We're not seeing any of that. They ban out the Void. And we'll also see Ogre's as support is making him so much playtime. Like, he's really quite nasty. And it's not just the fact that he can dish out retarded amounts of damage with his Fire Blast, but it's the fact that he's got decent ganking potential with a strong slow, with a strong value point slow and an annoying stun, but his Bloodlust. Bloodlust is so good. Not only does it give those melee carries a huge amount of mobility, but you can turn Razor. Like, Razor's already really zippy and hard to keep up with, but he turns into a total race car with minimal item investment. He doesn't even need to get that value Yasha or anything. Just completely zips around with something just as simple as, or even without drums, just like Just his passive, unstable current, as well as Bloodlust, and he's all over the show. He's so hard to keep up with, but Ogre being banned here. We've also going to see the Scythe picked up, so there we go. Centaur and Scythe Mage. Lots of burst potential. Not as good against the Wraith King if they're going for those pickoffs, but oh, whoa. Medusa, okay. That's an interesting choice. She does get the lifesteal, though, from Wraith King. That'll make her even more tankier than usual, but she does kind of lack in the damage department a bit without the storage, which is interesting because one of the most common storages we see her with is, in fact, Bloodlust. And First Departure actually banned that out. The other hero that we've been seeing her with a lot is Magnus as well, of course. RP into a Skewer into a Stone Gaze. That is a ballbuster. That really hurts. Very difficult to deal with. And it's like and it's also really strong in the sense that it's two superior magic disablers because this ult from Medusa just goes right through the BKB. She doesn't care at all. And MSI go, okay, we're not going to deal with that. We're going to pick up the Magnus for ourselves. So that'll probably be, that could be the mid. They could put Razor safe lane, but that means they don't want this to go late. If the Razor goes like late against Medusa, he's getting crushed, especially when he's being backed up like a 4-position Wraith King, or I mean, well, I guess we've seen offlane Medusa, but I kind of doubt it. That's more, I think, was it Goblak who did that? It's one of those crazy CIS things. So I feel like this is probably safe lane Medusa. And then Wraith King taking that 4 position along with the Ancient Apparition in the mid. Oh, maybe not. We've got an Enigma. You know, if they wanted to, I don't hate Medusa mid against Magnus, or even a Razor for that matter. I think that's workable. I actually think that is actually quite workable. This could actually be a core Wraith King. They've got the Ancient Apparition Enigma. This actually looks like it's going to be a core Wraith King. Wraith King also pretty good to set up for Ancient Apparition's Cold Feet too. 2 seconds stun into like a 2-second slow. That should allow Cold Feet to proc, especially if you get that down quickly. Enigma being picked up. Well, they have some pretty strong team fight there, but they are up against the RP. But if Medusa comes in and basically screams them, it's really hard for Magnus to turn and get back in there without getting turned to stone, so they could quite easily get off a good black hole if Medusa covers that.
Radiant team pick.
Interesting choice. We'll see how that works out for them. But the final ban's coming. So Vengeful Spirit being banned out, I think it's a very solid choice against the Enigma, especially if they're planning for the Medusa or Enigma to work together with 1-2 combo with their ultimates. Vengeful Spirit, of course, can turn around and very easily swap out the Enigma and also completely mess up his ult even through a BKB. In fact, she was one of the core picks we'd see to counter an Enigma back, 2 years ago or so. She was very popular back then as well. MSI rounded their lineup with an Earthshaker, so they've got some pretty brutal team fight. Magnus and Earthshaker's a lot of damage. Scarith Mage for pickoff along with a Centaur Warrunner, and Razor to take them, hopefully in the mid game, allow them to snowball out of control in the mid game. Especially if he's got the Empower, then he's going to dish out a lot of damage, but it's not as good as a whoa. Holy cow. That's some serious cleave there. And I mean that in the sense of just damage just bouncing all over the split shot from a Medusa with a Manta style, then you throw in the Warlock. Oh man, that's pretty scary. Why not actually go or even level up very much? He might just slow to try and set up the Enigma. Interesting draft. All right, we'll see how it works out. But unfortunately, it is pretty ult bound though. Enigma's a long ult, Warlock's a long cooldown, Medusa's a lot less, but she tends to not come to the early fights, so they might struggle a little bit. We'll see.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds
Just switch
remaining.
over there and get ready. Alright, so looking at this lineup, it's First Departure definitely have the late game in the bag. The question is, do they get there? Does MSI let them get there? Because MSI have definitely got the pickup potential. On the other hand, First Departure, not really that mobile, not that really gank strong. Could be hard to get to that position. And we'll see what FD are going to lane like, because this is definitely an interesting choice. I mean, a Warlock last pick. I thought this could actually be the offlane Medusa. I didn't think they would do it, but it's possible that it could be offlane Medusa. And apparently Warlock's Dota 2 has crashed. Anyway, so let's go through the lineups here. So, playing for MSI, we have Enel? Goddamn. Playing the Earthshaker. K4i playing the Warrunner. Grim2 playing the Scythe Mage. Van on the Razor. And X-Lucky on the Magnus playing for the Dire team. First Departure, we have Chaos on the Wraith King. Michelle Chan playing the Ancient Apparition, Trinket's running the Medusa, Hannah playing the Enigma, and Alika playing the Warlock. I thought Michelle Chan could possibly be Miracle. Doesn't look like it though. Not if he's playing an Ancient Apparition. That's not really a Miracle choice, unless we're about to see a sneaky hero swap in a moment. You know what I really want to see? I really want to see some super duper spell cleave in the form of Warlock and Zeus. The amount of AoE crap you could dish out with that, like Warlock, Zeus, and then like a big lockdown to facilitate it, because one of the problems, of course, Zeus gets in the fight and immediately everybody goes, okay, smash Zeus right now, we don't want to deal with his crap. So he'll get jumped on, doomed, all sorts of bad things happen to Zeus, and because he's not very mobile, it can be a problem, especially if he hasn't managed to find like a Battle Zeus Blink Dagger build or something. It can be pretty difficult for him. But I want to see something like a Void to facilitate and then massive spell cleave coming out of Zeus and Warlock. That would just be pretty disgusting, I think. But hasn't happened yet. On the other hand, maybe it has. I just haven't watched the Korean games at all, like practically. Korean Dota is pretty damn alien to me. See a few Korean games every now and then, but it's usually them playing in the C scene. I haven't seen Korean on Korean Dota in a very long time. Hopefully, Alika isn't going to be too long. And we'll figure this game out. MSI, though, if they get their Blink Dagger timings nice and early, or even just at any timely position, like say, they can get it before the 20-minute mark. Too much pressure on FD. There we go, Alika's in. Because they've got triple Blink. Like, even if one of these guys finds their Blink, Earthshaker obviously can play without his Blink for a longer period of time. It's easy for him to set up with fissures, but if Magnus finds his Blink Dagger, Centaur finds his Blink Dagger, things are going to be painful. FD do not have a great response unit in their supports. And one of the best things about like aggressive supports these days, if your opponents try and gank you, aggressive supports can get there, they can fight, they can do stuff, they can try and counter kill. They can punish aggression is the main thing. But if you've got greedy supports like Ancient Apparition and Zaya Visage, no, it's so hard. Or in this case, actually, basically, your support is an Ancient Apparition by himself. I mean, with another hero, sure, Ancient Apparition can respond. He can be a first response unit, but when you're a 6th position Ancient Apparition, oh boy, you've got no boots, you've got no items, you ain't got crap, you've got some wards, and a set, not even a full set of tangos. He's already donated 2 tangos to the Warlock, so yeah. If Earthshaker and Centaur or Sky decide to get aggressive early, there's not a lot that poor old Ancient Apparition can do. You show up and throw some ice balls at people and generally say, shoo, get out of here. It doesn't work. He waves the broom at them and they just stand around and don't care. But it's going to be a mid-Warlock up against the mid-Magnus. I mean, the harass is there. It's going to be annoying for the Magnus, but he's going to get his farm. I don't really think the Warlock can chase him out. And it's going to be an aggressive try. Didn't really expect an aggressive try out of this. But there it is. Razor's going to pick it up. And considering that they're up against a dual lane, they should be able to crush his pretties, especially when their opposing carry is a melee hero. This is not looking good for FD. Their dual lane up top is going to get crushed. Their jungler might actually get swept and engaged in the jungle. Now there was a ping went out. I don't know if they saw each other there. Uh-oh. Yeah, the pings are out. They know they're in trouble. They're backing off. FD will back off here. But yeah, Enigma may have trouble farming, especially if he starts spamming a Soul Ring in there early. He's really vulnerable to getting jumped, so he will want some ward coverage up. It's going to be super hard for Wraith King to find any farm whatsoever. Obviously, if Wraith King can't farm, Michelle Chan here sure as hell ain't farming. And then the off lane... Oh, okay, no, that's actually an off lane Enigma. Never mind. Alright. This is old school. We haven't seen an off lane Enigma in freaking ages. He also hasn't converted any of the creep. Normally we see a creep converter like way back here. Seems like a good engagement here. Michelle Chan's in trouble. He's been blocked off. Uh-oh. Goodbye, Michelle Chan. You are the first blood. And Nori gets off to a good start there for MSI. They're going to try and get a counter kill here. No stun comes out. There's the Hellfire Blast on top of the Sky. There should be a counter kill there, but still first blood secured. Hashtag worth it. Oh yeah, this is old school. I haven't seen an off-lane Enigma for freaking ever, but normally you see him convert a creep as soon as they spawn, just so he comes in the lane. It's like playing against a Lich. It's really annoying. But he's actually decided against that. Waiting until he gets to the lane to start converting. Meanwhile, there will be trial and versus trial, and it is actually, I guess they rotated. And it's going to be a 4-position Wraith King, so it's not actually a 6-position... Well, actually, then again, Wraith King's pretty freaking greedy, so it still could be a 6-position Ancient Apparition. We'll see. Let's see how this works out for Trinkets. On the other hand, 3 heroes here, plus the range creep has some mana. This makes good Mystic Snake bounces pretty easy for Trinkets. At the very least, he can spam them for practically no mana cost very, very easily. That could be the damage they need to hopefully shut them out there, but I don't know what they can do. At the very least, my early assessment of not having a good rapid response unit in the form of an aggressive support was slightly off. At least they've got a good stun in the Wraith King, but how much he can actually do is questionable. If he uses even one stun, he basically doesn't have the mana for another, so see how much that can actually work. I mean, if you've already used one stun and then you try and TP, you sure as hell ain't stunning anybody else. You know what, offlane here. Sentinel should do okay. Won't be fantastic. Meanwhile, we could actually have some trouble here for the Wraith King. Nope. Unless he actually gets blocked off here. Earthshaker could manage this. See if the block can come out. He's going a long drain there. Fissure comes out and will manage to block. He's got some tangos. Might try and cut his way free. Here comes the damage. Oh my god, it's up to double damage essentially. KS is probably going down here. Throws out the Wraith Fire Blast. Can he get any further? No, the slow is going to be there. Here come the... Oh, okay, nope, they're going to the wrong target. Arcane Bolt's going on Michelle Chan there. And they will have to back off. No, Mystic Snake comes out. The Scrubby Troll. Fissure comes out. Down goes the Medusa. That is not a good trade for them. Although at least they do get the Razor. And they'll trade 2 for 1. Not optimal, but okay, in terms of MSI. The carry got a kill first, then went down, and they traded 2 for 1. Could be worse. The downside is Razor, of course, lost money out of that, but then again, so did Medusa, and she didn't get experience out of it either. And Razor is most likely going to come online a lot faster. Meanwhile, we'll have a look at the mid lane. 11 and 3 for the Warlock, compared to 12 and 6 for the Magnus. I don't really think Warlock wins this lane. Magnus is just going to shockwave it down very easily. Obviously, Magnus, unless Alaka really screws up his positioning, Magnus probably isn't getting a kill though. Especially not when Alaka can... What builds? Yeah, okay, he can heal himself. He is going for Shadow Word. And he has actually picked up the early level of change. We'll see if he actually goes into an upheaval build later.
Let me shake your hand.
An Ancient Apparition value point there. The Cold Feet. See if he actually starts leveling up. Just goes for the chilling. He's only got... they've got 2 range. They could make it work. It is actually a fair amount of damage. Meanwhile, Wraith King's gone bottom. He's just said, oh, screw it. We're going to try and get a kill here. There goes the Malefice. Can we get the Wraith Fire Blast in range? Doesn't look like... Oh, there we go. Goes off. The Malefice stuns 3 times, and this is probably not going to be a kill, though. It's a level 1 Wraith Fire Blast. It doesn't do a whole lot of damage. Meanwhile, Bounty Room being picked up by Magnus. They're going to look mid for a kill. Doesn't look likely, though, unless we see a very aggressive charge to knock him off the cliff and onto the low ground, which doesn't look like it's going to happen. They ping out the Earthshaker too. The creep actually finds him, unfortunately. Somehow that creep actually aggroed on him. I'm not sure how that managed to happen. The creep there, MVP, saving lives by scouting out the danger. Look at Creepy. Look at Creepy go. Just get out of here. Sure, Earthshaker. No ganks for you. And that snake... Well, that's a lame snake. It didn't bounce. It's meant to bounce to the Razor, but it did not. There we go. The Silence goes down. Fish comes from behind. This is looking like a double kill here. MSI just outplaying FD there with that rotation. Easy double kill. Should get a return kill, but hashtag worth it. Easily worth it there for that Razor. They shut down the Medusa yet again and take 2 kills from it. These are very, very easy trades for Razor, mate. We see another stun come out. Silence goes on the KSO. Bit too late though. Fissure comes out. Snake as well. Should be one more auto attack. And they will allow Wraith King to take that. Wraith King also leveling up his lifesteal at the moment. Not going for stats. Actually, no, I lie. He's got 1 level in stats. Now the rotation mid. Earthshaker wants another kill. Oh, could be close. No, Warlock's healing now. They're going to have to wait for this creep wave to push out at least a little bit. The low stun is way too low. Because to secure this kill, they're going to have to allow Magnus to get in behind the Warlock and skewer him back towards his own tier 1. Not necessarily under the tier 1, but just towards it. And level 1 Fissure's like a 1.2 second stun, maybe? What is it? Oh, it's level 2. Yeah, it's level 2 is 1.25, so it's, yeah, a really short stun.
Double damage!
Meanwhile, 6th position Ancient Apparition. that net worth, man. He's got like 100 net worth in items. One clarity, one GG branch. Fisher comes out, it's on the wrong side, doesn't matter. Oh no, Malthus comes in there to stop though. Double edge to not follow. Gets stunned there by the Wraith 5 blast. Here comes the counter attack. And this is what I mean by a first response unit. Support TP's in, gank averted. Completely flipped around. There's a counter. And Wraith King picks up some much needed gold there too, because he wants to snowball into a 3.5/4 position. He wants to be a semi-carry. He wants to be able to stall this game out. And he's going to have to. I mean, this Medusa is going to be a fair way behind. She has 15 CS at nearly the 7-minute mark. That is not what you want to see on your hard carry. That's like, oh my god, 15-minute GG kind of territory. You flip the table. See a smoke up there. Picked up by KS. See what he can find. I don't know what he can find just yet. Now, if anything's... Whoa, what's that? Okay, Warlock is sitting on like 4 levels worth of skills. I guess he's deciding whether he wants Upheaval or if he wants Fatal Bonds or what. He hasn't skilled stats. He's got his ult, obviously. But he's decided this lane. I mean, this lane is pretty cruisy for him. There's not a whole lot that Magnus can do on his own here. So he says, screw it, I'm going to hold on and we'll decide what build I want later. Which is, yeah, it's pretty smart. You don't need the skills, might as well not skill them. Medusa's going phase boots, so we won't see any cute tread toggling with the snakes here from her. I hear the pings coming out. Blue is pinging the top room. There isn't anything there though. Just I think he's saying actually go and check it, and he's going to get there first. We'll bottle that up. As it looks like a potential gank down here, Earthshaker finds an invisibility room, but we currently have a 2,000 gold lead for MSI, which they definitely are. I mean, they need to be ahead here. They don't want to go into the late game down. That's just going to hurt all around. They're not really going to be able to tackle the Medusa with a Wraith King. The late game most like, because pretty much your late game is Empower on Razor, and hopefully that works. Fissure comes out, though, but I think they're going to be able to... Oh, no, they're going to up him back, and now the skewer, great up P there for positioning, and Alaka will get burst down by Shockwave.
Tower is under attack.
Did he skill anything in a panic mode there? Okay, yeah, he threw in 3 levels in Upheaval, and 1 extra level there into the Shadow Word. So it looks like... Oh, no, he actually leveled... Wow, he really can't make up his mind on this build. Alright, so he's got two in Fatal Bonds, 2 in Shadow Word, and then 3 in Upheaval, and then 1 in his ult. That's the I can't make up my mind build. See, I want to be level. This is I want to be level 16 at 10 minutes build. Wraith King doesn't have his ult up, still to level 5. He's going to get silenced up, concussive shot as well. Earthshaker's just waiting, but here comes Warlock. Jumps in here with the ult. Can they get the kill off here? FD trying to get back, blocked up there. Upheaval comes out. They're going to try and slow him down. Stampede gets popped out to counter though. This Stampede is going to cause havoc in terms of disengagement because they're not really going to get what they want. The Warlock's going to drop his ult. He's going to drop Upheaval. Medusa's going to ult as well. And then, if Centaur didn't use Stampede to initiate, he's going to use Stampede to disengage. That's going to waste everything. So unless they land the black hole there,
under attack.
These team fights may not go to plan for MSI. And that costs them 2 of their team fighting ults too, and they didn't get anything. They didn't even push a tower out of this. The rock was dropped and nothing happened.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Magnus finds himself a double damage. Could make some magic happen here. Actually, could be a clash in a second. Magnus going up the hill, going to run to Alaka. Alaka decides, alright, I don't want any of this. Just going to back off here. Not popping the Shadow Word just yet. Going to wait. And Shockwave going to come out, just harassing. Decides not to dive for this. Bottom lane, though. Here comes the gank. Counter gank coming through. Centaur went for it. Black Hole comes through. Creep. Range Creep's trying to finish him off. And of those should be just fine. Going to walk away from this. They pick up another kill. This Centaur has tried twice, died twice. Even had his Blink Dagger for that fight. Didn't work out for him. That Wraith King just coming into the right opportune moment and counter-killing him. That's twice, in fact. Wraith King's has picked up the kill twice. I mean, this is what he needs to... Uh-oh, I hear an RP? No, it's a concussive shot at her. Never mind. Gonna seal the damage there, the slow. There comes a fissure as well. Silence comes through, and this is a very dead Medusa. One more hit. Oh no, just saved the mash shield! Oh my god. He's faster though. Play fast, he gets slowed down yet again. We've got a Fissure gonna come through, salving up. Will Fissure be enough? 3 seconds now. Medusa's coming back. She doesn't have her mana shield up. She's got like maybe a little bit. Echo Slam though. Uh-oh, the Shockwave comes through. Brings down Ancient Apparition and then a Fissure to finish. Van gonna take a double kill, and that's 4 heroes down, as it looks like Warlock actually died in the mid lane as well. MSI coming up the plays there. It's, oh, ouch! 1700 gold swing in favour of MSI. The last thing FD needed right now. And Razor picking up 672 gold. That's going to make up for dying a couple of times in the early phase of the game. Trading 5 and a bit K lead now for MSI. FD struggling. Losing 2 tier 1s now.
Fallen.
I mean, they literally just lost 4 heroes and 2 tier 1s in the space of like a minute. That is going to leave a dent, a big dent. Yeah, there we go. Up to around about 7, I'd say 7,500 gold deficit almost. That's going to be a problem. This Medusa as well. The other problem, of course, this Medusa is poor. She's on welfare. She's standing in line at the Centrelink office. She hasn't got crap. And also standing around in line without a mana shield turn on. I may regret this immensely. She gets silenced up, gets a mana shield off in time though. Is it going to be enough? I don't think so. Pops the stick charges. Getting once again, no. Wraith King is here trying to save the day yet again. Here comes KS. Stampede used to try and disengage. A tower shot comes through. KS. Oh man, there's a hero saving the day right now. It's KS. That's the third counter-attack he's come through and counter-ganked a core hero. And now he's going to pay for it. He's got Reincarnation up though. Going to slow down everybody. Do we have a Warlock coming through the middle? Nope. Looks like Chaos is going to go down here. They're going to lose hero of the game so far. Chaos actually going away from the town. Changing his mind. Chaos, what are you doing? The rock is dropped. He's baiting them back. Going back forward. He's got a stun. He's going to throw it here. I think he's going to bring down the Sky Mage. Upheaval comes in. It's too slow though. Fisher blocked his range to save Magnus. Maybe Wraith King's still searching for him. He's got a stun. 1 second. 2 seconds. He's up now. Throws out the stun. Oh no, Magnus. He's got a skewer. He should be able to escape. 2 seconds. They're just going up the Sentinel. Sentinel stop now. Office now. Shadow Word as well. Shockwave comes through. Catches 2. Wraith Fire Blast out again. But here comes the 3-man up heat on the Golem as well. And down goes 4. MSI strike back. FD taking a big hit there. Losing 4 heroes. All for a Centaur in that second engagement. Of course, Razor did go down earlier. But still, that is a painful swing. Razor also coming back in for 900 gold as well. Ouch. Ouch, that RP. They did manage to finish the Magnus and got bitten in the ass for it. Magnus now with his Blink Dagger 2 and another 1600 gold in the bank.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
And Medusa, she needs to like rob a bank or something. Welfare's not going to be enough. She needs to turn to a life of crime. She has got absolutely nothing. Oh, this ward is so annoying. Like, Dire offlane is actually super dangerous now. It's really hard. You don't know if they can see you because there's stupid ward up here, and they can like skulk in the trees. They can come around from behind, like where you don't have a ward. Sit around here, even with the smoke, it's not revealed. It's like it's almost as bad as getting ganked behind from mid like this. It's really, really frustrating. Or they can sit in the goddamn Rosh pit and get ready to blink. It is really, really annoying. Nowhere near as like the Radiant side is so much safer because these trees are way more stronger at blocking. Stronger, better is what I'm looking for. I'm super tired and I wasn't meant to be casting. This was my day off. But here we are. Cyclops had to go to a meeting, so we're filming.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Nima though working towards a mechanism. So heard a stomp go out. Uh-oh. Ancient Apparition, this ward, man. He was even trying to counter ward it too. He's like, I know this ward is a pain in the ass. I'm gonna get rid of it. And for his troubles, he gets stomped by a Centaur.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Right, Medusa, it's level 8. It's downsides of trying, of course, no experience. Just gonna try and counter push on the tier 1 mid.
Under attack.
I don't think they'll make it though. That tier 1 mid is, yeah, basically unharmed. Tier 1 bottom is gonna drop.
Bottom tower has fallen.
What's it coming in? Centaur, they throw it. Oh, nice Midnight Pulse. It's not enough. The blinks instantly. Double-edged Stampede. In comes the Earthshaker with an Echo Slam, and that's a double kill. Oh man, MSI making it look easy right now. And this is just the trouble with FD. They just cannot brawl in the mid game. This initiation factor, the Alpha Strike factor right now for MSI is so much better. They have such a threat range that look at fucking. Oh my god. O'Neal just jumps in there and stops as much as he can. Uh-oh. KS does have reincarnation. No, he doesn't actually. I lied. He's dead. Very dead. 50 seconds away. Didn't even get a chance to pop his magic wand. Just blows up. This ward. Value ward right here. Causing kills. It's 2 kills it's picked up now. Easily paid for itself. This ward's annoying too. It's just watching them stack the ancient. Oh, alright, you got to stack here, you got to try and farm it? No, not happening. We'll let you spend 3 minutes stacking it, and then when you try and farm it, we'll A, come in and kill you, and then B, steal your stack. Rob that bank. Enigma's about to die. And look at this, Magnus like, come on. Oh, messes up there. 4-star spawn, goes to the RP, actually gonna drive him back. Oh, cancel. Oh, Black Hole though, catches both. Here comes Raking, can he set this up? Needs to try and cancel the Earthshaker's moves here. Enigma trying to run away, Arcane Bolt, not quite enough. Fissure misses, and actually blocking off Magnus. Well, Magnus blinks in the low ground. The rock is dropped by Warlock. Whiff though, absolutely wasted. Can they disengage here? They should be able to. 4-star out. It's going to walk into Medusa. Medusa, though, no damage at all. Not going to pop a roll. And FD will manage to disengage, trading an RP for a rock. But War Runner now looking for his pipe. I thought he'd go for a 4-star first, but going for a pipe first. Which, I mean, he do have some magic damage, I guess, but it's actually not that much. The Warlock Golem deals pure damage now, so pipe's not good against that. Obviously, the bonds, HP removal, so again, pipe not that good against that. Medusa's all physical. Actually, why the hell is he building a pipe? That's like, Black Hole didn't do very much damage. Midnight Pulse is pure damage now, I think. Actually, I said HP removal for bonds. I actually know that's pure damage now. Of course, I took that out. Is it pure? I actually don't have a goddamn idea what that damage type is now. No, I need to look that up. It used to be, well, alright, it used to be HP removal. Right now, I have no idea what it is. If it's magic, actually, that does make more sense for the pipe. If it's not, then I have no idea why I bought it. Uh-oh, blink, 4-star, and a whiff skewer. Magnus will bounce back. Goddamn, my life is a lie right now. I need to unlearn like freaking 6 years of Dota or HP removal and stuff that's HP removal. Every now and then I just completely forget. Like, my mind was boggled at how freaking good Urn is now that it's not HP removal. It damages so many things. Like, TA just freaking hates the Urn now. She loses. You build an Urn against her, and you just, every time you think she's refracted, you freaking throw it on her, she just loses all of her refraction charge. It is so frustrating. Drives them up the wall.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Blink 4 obscure will connect this time, but the follow-up right up in there. Shadow Word getting through. No, that's a so wow. Up here to try and kill off a support there. And it's going to succeed just. No Shaker comes through, but yeah, that's a greedy RP for sure. Shockwave comes out, whiffs, Enigma's here. Black Hole not up though, does have a mechanism. And a Stampede also committed. Blink, stop, double edge as well. Down goes Walk, and Echo Slam also committed. Maybe a second too early. Doesn't manage though, because Fissure's coming right on through. 3 down there for FD. And the Warlock, Great Fire Blast coming through to hit Centaur. Blink, stop there. There's your chant. Totem Fission to follow up. No, not yet. 3 seconds caught out. Arcane Bolt coming through along with the silence. Uh-oh. Blink, skewer. Looks like Michelle Chan's going to take another death. Double edge as well. FD are just falling like dominoes as they're also going to lose to Ray King in a second, or at least lose his ult. We'll just get chopped down here. Vicious, still 9 seconds out though. Can we see a stop? Stop from the Sentinel Hoop. Another stop there from the Earthshaker. Actually whiffs a little bit. Doesn't matter though because Mystic Flare brings him down. 4 heroes. Well, you know, that's actually 5 because Ancient Apparition died twice. Oh, good God. 3.3k swing. And they're not even behind. You know things are bad when you get a 3.3k swing against you and you're already 15,000 gold behind. That's just ouch. Ouch, man.
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
FD are just getting pummeled right now. No other way to put this. Right, Medusa, casual Yasha. Might just go straight Manta. She has no time to afford a... Oh, she has absolutely... As much as she wants the mana, she has no time to afford a Lincolns. That's just not happening. She's either going to have to go for a full Manta or at least go for a Skadi first. She needs damage or something to do in a fight. A Skadi doesn't really give damage, or at least it gives decent stats plus... I mean, a slow. So it helps her tank up and deal some damage. As, smoke being popped. There's an invisible Magnus here. Sees 4 people run past us. Hey. And they know he's here too, do they? But they don't have any counter wards because Ancient Apparition is playing the 6th role and has no money. Like, literally, this guy. We thought Medusa was in the welfare line. This guy... If Medusa is queuing up in the Centerlink lines, Ancient Apparition is like a homeless bum living under a bridge. This really sucks for him. At least he's level 6. There we go. Some counter wards have come out, but they are several hours too late. In fact, the ward is over here. The logo. And so sneaky, aggressive ward spots that are away from the usual positions. So not getting counter warded out. Forced up out there for Magnus. Still getting whacked by Malthus. That's got his skewer up. We'll skewer away there. As FD decide not to push in. Which, I mean, I don't blame them, because if they try to fight this, they're just gonna get wrecked. Well, now, another Midas. Wait, you're... Oh my god damn, seriously? You're 15,000 gold behind and you build a Midas. That's just... That's a desperate man's Midas, I gotta say.
Dire's bottom tower.
When you're 15,000 gold behind and you build a late Midas, oh god. That's an Arteezy Midas. That is a really wishful... That is a super wishful Midas. That's like, I've got the Midas. I really hope MSI back off and let me use this Midas for like 15 minutes uninterrupted. Please stop killing me. I'm blinking. Oh, stop it for a centaur. Just, the rankings over here. It sounds like, yeah, take this, ground. How about you? Don Quixote.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
And there we go. This bank is being robbed. Not as much money in this bank. This is less a bank robbery. This is more a 7-Eleven holdup. You go in there and then you just demand money for the cashier. The cashier's like just so over. He's like, I don't care. Just take the money. I don't give a crap. And they actually then they just go, oh, we don't care either. There's not enough money in this till. Just leave. I'm just gonna say, screw it. Stack it some more for us and we'll come back. Not even worth our time. Alright, so is there any... Alright, we have the mechanism... Enigma's had a mechanism for a little while, so we do have a useful item. Apparition is still the hobo living on the bridge, so he's got nothing. Medusa is... I think she's managed to find a job now. She's no longer... She's no longer in the Centrelink queue. She's been placed in a job. She's got a job seeker's allowance. Get some money now. Ish, a bit. She's still living below the poverty line, though. She has a 6.6k net worth. You compare it, like, Razor has double her net worth. He's already got his BKB mechanism. He's working towards his Ags. Big shit. You look at this Medusa. God, 4 out of 5 players on MSI are richer than her. Freaking swag shaker here. Also going for a scepter. As Razor finishes his up. Counter wards. Nope. So should be able to get the Metastyle up soon. Right now, FD, even though the Raxes are under threat, they can't really afford to save for buybacks because right now they just need items flat out. They have to buy back at this point in time. It's just like it's just going to delay the inevitable. Either they have items and they fight and win, or they just lose it. Squandine Blink, Stop, Ice Blast coming through. Gonna hit Van, pops the BKB to FD. Instrom, Warlock goes down. We're going to have the Reincarnation pop back up on the second. Golden's going to work. Can he get something done here? Doesn't look like it is. It's going to expire. The Ice Blast is going to expire. Golden's still working his way through. Not really working, no, that much. Just see a skewer and a skewer whipping there, along with a shockwave. Not really doing a whole lot. For now, FD do still out the game, but they lose a Reincarnation as well as their Warlock. And a tier 1 bottom as well, being taken for them at the very least. And we still got Echo Slam, though, not committed. RP as well, coming up again. Scarf Mage just doing some counter warding. Ice Blast coming through, just gonna be annoying. I think that's one of their Van. And so screw it, I'm gonna mech this creep wave because I can. Oh man, you know you're in trouble when there's a 4-position Earthshaker sitting outside your base, like literally farming creep on the ramp. Like he's just like, I don't give a crap about you guys. I'm just gonna farm creep on your opposite ramp. Right outside your base. What are you gonna do about it? You wanna come over here and fight me? I've got more net worth than your carry. I'll fight you and I'll kill you. Centaur, 4-star Blink Stomp goes in, backs out immediately. And you know, while nothing's really happening here, I am actually going to try and answer my question from earlier. Warlock. Damage to anybody. Refresh. That doesn't actually tell me the damage type. That's annoying. Alright. That is really bugging me right now. I've got to go and find out. Farm right outside of here. What are you going to do? Nothing. You can't do anything. You are powerless. They're so powerless. Razor is mech. There's 2 times in a row. Razor's popped his mech for the creep wave to heal it up to help it push in. It's like, screw my team. I'm meching the creep wave. They're more important right now. Fatal Bonds. Wraith Fire Blast as well. MSI. Are they going to go in? Doesn't look like it. Fatal Bonds is actually going to chew up that creep wave along with the conversion. All it's going to take, though, is one good blink in initiation, and FD are going to blow up, so they're going to watch it. One blink RP and everything could go horribly wrong. Magnus also has a BKB as well, so they're going to need something stronger to stop him here. Ice Blast going to come through. He's getting the Razor. Wraith Fire Blast as well, setting him up. Razor actually in some trouble here. Razor actually likely maybe to die. I think he's actually going to pop. He's only level 1, though. Oh, no, he doesn't even die. There you go. Pops his mech afterwards. And a surprisingly bloodless fight. I thought that would be bloodier. Dusa actually saving for buyback or something. I guess buyback. I mean, I don't think she can. I think she just needs to buy the item. This drags on. They are... If she has to buy back a couple of times and this just drags out, like this Razor is just going to walk over. He's already got a BKB, a Scepter, an Axe, Scepter, and a mech, and 2,000 gold to bank at 27 minutes in. She is not going to be able to tackle that. I mean, on the bright side, he's no longer double her net worth, so that's something, I guess. He's just 6,000 gold ahead, that's all. Meanwhile, speaking of people who are dying, Medusa once again, Vision comes out, actually whiffs there. Warlock going to commit an ult, in comes the silence, maybe, no, not yet. Stampede also commit into an RP, that catches 2. Warlock's getting stomped as well, gets beaten down. They lose Medusa, they lose Warlock, now the stomp comes down on Wraith King as well. Can they bring in the Wraith King? Looks like they're giving chase to Van. Van is going to back off, and the Warlock Golem maybe going to feed some gold away as well. Yes, no, yes, he's getting killed. Double Edge, Arcane Bolt, Warlock Golem, no, he's down. And now the Earthshaker goes in deep. Looks for a kill, says actually not happening. 4 staffs back down. Oh, Magnus actually just going to disjoint that as well. Wraith Fire Blast not connecting. I gotta say, right now though, if anybody's holding FD's game together, it's KS. We ran this score. Look at this. 1-7. 1-7 Ancient Apparition. 0-5 Medusa. 0-4 Enigma. 1-7 Warlock. And then KS just standing alone there, 6-5. Although I suppose if we count him dying twice, that's kind of almost 6-10, maybe. She keeps skewing out. Alright, so 6-11 now. This guy's second time, I think so. Ice Blast coming in. Oh! There we go, KS. The lone hero. He's cleaned up as well. Medusa's getting her ult. BKB can pop by Van. Van might be in some trouble here. Oh, maybe not. He's super tanky. Actually, did not give me a crap. Mech though, no matter for Mech. He actually is in some trouble. Fishing's getting him as well. He's going to try and bring the wall. Warlock goes down. Heal comes out. Snake gets committed as well. Trinket's down. Some trouble. Double Edge down. Hannah throws in the black holes. Actually, probably going to kill Van. Everyone's pinging like crazy on Van. Can they get Van out? Van looks like he's going to survive this. He's too damn tanky. Stampede gets committed. And MSI are going to back off with 5 heroes down. An ultra kill for Van, who just goes in ham. And double buybacks for FD. Do we see another 2.5k, 2.6k sweep? No, I take that back. That's a freaking 4.6. 4.6k sweep in favor of MSI. Stomp comes out. Another stomp comes out from Shaker. Echo Slam as well. And then a 4-star down the hill. It just zips on out. Still no kills in return. Shadow Word not going to do it damage. And that second engagement there costing them another 1,600 gold swing, and Warlock of course losing a whole ton of cash there with the buyback. I mean, on the plus side, oh, it's not a Lincoln, it's not a Manta, it's actually, she's going to go, yeah, I mean, she's got it. She's got to buy something big here. Have any shot at all, Medusa's got to go big or go home. So she's just going straight for a Sky. I think this is definitely the correct choice here from Trinkets. Just buy something big. Obviously, the biggest thing to buy would be a Rapier, but right now she's too damn squishy, so definitely. Skadi into Manta, and then YOLO Rapier if they survive that long. Maybe they can pull something out of their ass here. Stentor now with a Reaver and a buttload of health, copying a stun to the face, getting a follow-up. No, Chaos down some trouble. Chaos getting stopped. Mystic Blade as well. Chaos is dead. Uh-oh, Chaos.
That something good may begin.
Medusa's still a good... Well, you know what? She's actually not that far. Just the issue is she's got no... Like, she's stuck in her base, so she can't really farm. So, normally she'd be like 1,000 gold away, if that, from her Skadi. But because she actually, like, literally can't leave her base, because the second she does, she gets spotted by a ward and gibbed. Yeah, she's got to sit here and farm creep when MSI deign to push them in. I mean, I'm a little bit surprised MSI are letting this go this long. I don't know if they're screwing around, but they do actually need to make something happen. They've got the initiations as well to take the fight. I am surprised they're letting this go this long. I mean, they are actually letting Medusa get a core item, and that's dangerous. Not something you want to do. On the plus side, she doesn't have any steroids, so at the very least, she's still going to hit like a kitten for a while. But, you know, still not optimal. You kind of want to... When you don't have a hyper carry of your own, you kind of need to crush these guys. There we go, Rage Fire Blast coming again. Van actually going to cop that stuff. Maybe to block it. Warlock going to throw the rock in. Can't do any damage here. We're going to lose Rage King the first time. Red King popping back up once again. Van going deep. Going ham right now. Getting stunned up. Though I'm not sure actually what got him there. As he will try and back out. He is actually going to go down. Yep, Van is down. And the tower still stands. What is going on here, MSI? You really need to take a kill. That's just sloppy. I ain't gonna lie, MSI, I mean, yeah, they've got a huge freaking lead, but this is how throws happen. They're 4-star forward, nothing comes out of it though. They have Blink RP, Blink Echo, Blink Stampede, Blink Stomp, Blink everything. And pretty much the only thing that happens is a Blink Stomp. We don't have the RP, we don't have the Echo Slam, Earthshaker sits out on the backside. This is actually a little bothering that they're not trying to make something happen here. On the other hand, they do have a 30,000 gold lead, so... Yeah, I don't have a clue how this is going. One bad fight. One bad black hole. If they don't respect this one bad black hole, Medusa picks up, say, 3 kills, that could be dangerous. So, I mean, I don't know how much money she gets now. When she's 30,000 gold behind, how much money do you get from, like, a triple kill? It sounds like a metric arse load, though, so we'll see. Skadi's up now as well. MSI, what are you doing? Don't throw here. On the plus side, we hopefully won't have the 3-2-2 accusations, because right now there are in fact no C-bets up on D2L. Although I did get that confirmed though that they're not doing that on purpose. It's just because there were a buttload of other matches on, and it's not actually. I mean, I wouldn't blame D2L if they just completely, after the recent shenanigans, I would not blame them at all if they just completely decide, you know what, screw this, we're not hosting any more C-bets because you guys are being bad. Some bad apples are ruining the fun for everybody, so we're just not host them anymore. I wouldn't blame them if they did that, but the official word is they're not. It's just that there were just too many other games on, so it's just a coincidence. Anyway, no bets on this game, so hopefully no 3-2-2 on this game. Ancient Apparition, that's still an item roundup actually. We haven't had, well, I don't really expect much to be on the die side. Yeah, Enigma's like still trying to find anything he can. He's got some money in the bank. Medusa though, Skadi and 1100 gold. Blade Knife for Rage King, actually could dish out some nurse damage with that. And Ancient Apparition looking for anything to possibly afford. And Warlock is actually getting to use, I did not expect him to still be in this game. I thought this game would be done by now. But he's actually getting some value out of its Midas, so good for him. Also building an Axe. But we do have Refresher RP here from Magnus, so this is going to sting. Uh-oh, Medusa's been spotted as their backup. We do have the Centaur here. She's going to try and TP out. Not happening though. Getting a blink stop. Damage is being sapped away rapidly. She's also losing mana. Going to throw out her ultimate. And there we go. Although it doesn't matter because here comes Earthshaker. Mystic Flare to follow up. And a skewer to secure that. Oh no, he doesn't get it actually. Oh, that skill would secure the kill. Did not. Scarf Mage going to jack that kill off him. Meanwhile, the push continues. Medusa ult is down this time, so it won't be committed to the fence. Aegis is also up. I think they gave it to Razor. Yes, they did. His ult is down, but I don't think that really matters. They do still have Echo Slam and RP, in fact, double RP ready to go. FD going to need to pull out some miracles here, and I don't know if they can do that with a dead Medusa. They might even just say screw it and let this Rax go. It's more important not to lose more fights. You can have this Rax. At least until Medusa pops up. They do have a glitch, so they can try and stall this out. They're also going to catch an Ice Blast off and get the creep aggro off the tower. This could buy them some time. They don't have an Eye of the Storm right now to push. This could buy them 14 seconds. They need to get this Medusa up, and they're just going to chip away at this tower here. Still not committing his ultimate. It is the range racks, alright. Ult's now down the range racks. Here we go. They're popping the glyph. 4 seconds on Medusa. No ult further. 30 seconds out on that. Another storm, another bolt comes through there. Ray Fire Blast going down, but there's a double stop there on both Enigma as well. Oh, RP catches two. Enigma's going down. They're going to lose. Gang Champer as well. Second RP goes in on top of that. They go down as well. The double golems also being cleaned up. Meanwhile, Snake comes through. Medusa too late to really do anything. No ban. Ban being chased back there by the golems. And they will throw up the Mystic Flare. 3 heroes down for FD. None lost yet for MSI. They still have the Aegis as well on the Razor, and this is a melee and a range racks. As the Vision goes through there to catch Medusa on the backside. Mech being committed there by MSI. They'll just casually take those 2 Raxes. And then the sweet mid. Echo Slam still not expended. They still have one big spell, one big team fighting spell ready to go. Nice blast through, catches 3, no big AoE at the moment. Oh, actually, no, we do have Medusa's ultimate. Can she go up? No, decides not to pop it. A lot of damage being drained here by the Razor. Been draining a ton of Medusa's here for about 10 damage right now. She's doing nothing. She does have at least a good slow. And MSI will disengage. They are trying to slow them down on the retreat. Though Centaur still has Stampede, so I mean they can leave anytime they want. There's no good lockdown at the moment. Fisher going to come out trying to set this up for Razor. Razor with a lot of damage. Malthus on him though. Coldpick probably going to proc as well. Stampede ready to go. Might just wait here. Spling Stop comes through. Double, triple edge. No, not coming through there. Uh-oh. Black Hole committed and cancelled almost immediately there. Stampede comes through. Do we have a stop here from Centaur? No, it's not happening. They've lost the Ancient Average. Now goes Razor. Going to pop back up though in a second. Echo Slam comes in. FD taking some hits. KS goes down. Trinket's about to fall as well. And GG is cold. 37 minutes in. I'm going to give them this so they lasted. I mean, about 70 minutes longer than I expected, but on the other hand, MSI kind of goofed around a bit. Anyway, guys, this was Triumph Man casting MSI versus First Departure. We do have another game coming up in, well, ASAP. It will be Mineski versus MVP. So you want to see those Korean teams in action? MVP will be playing Mineski in just a moment. So stay tuned. Otherwise, thanks for watching. You can find me on Twitter. My name is Triumph Man on Twitter. Also, don't forget, if you want to watch this in-game, especially with the playoff stages coming up very soon, we have a ticket in store. The Synergy League ticket worth $10 comes with the Lina's Warhawk investment set as well. Otherwise, stay tuned. MSI versus, not MSI, MVP versus Mineski coming up next.